give him food and he'll sing your praise. Ex-Buhari Minister Femi Fani-Kayode, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The former Minister of Youth and Sport, Dalung, has hit out at the Chieftain of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Femi Fani-Kayode, popularly known as FFK. This is coming after the latter made a social media post on Tuesday, October 4th, condemning the continuous comparison of P2B of the Labour Party presidential candidate and his principal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, APC. In his post, Femi Fani-Kayode stated that Obi's comparison with his principal is a big insult and frankly reflects nothing other than the ignorance of those making the comparison. He said, and I quote, "There are many former governors, former presidents, former vice presidents, and former ministers in this country whose name barely gets a mention anymore in the public space. But Tinubu is and has always been a constant factor for the last 32 years. All this and much more some have the sheer effrontery to be comparing one P2B, who is the governor of Anambra just a few years ago, to the mighty Jagaban," end of quote. Reacting to Fani-Kayode's post, the former Minister of Sports, Dalung, took to his comment section to aim a subtle dig at the All Progressive Congress Chieftain. Dalung refers an old quote from former President Olusegun Obasanjo, with whom Fani-Kayode worked as a Minister of Aviation. Dalung wrote, and I quote, "President Obasanjo once said, 'Give Femi Fani-Kayode food and he'll begin to sing for you.' This prophecy has been fulfilled here today. Nigerians now know the people to listen to in 2023. Please, I want to apologize to you people. I always say listen to presidential candidates. Focus on them. Please, I think you also have to listen to the spokesman. You know why? Because I want to believe that these spokesmen coming out to defend whoever they're defending in the next 10 years, in the next 8 years, 10 years, or the next 2 decades or 3 decades, they may come out and tell you that they want to be your president. So I hope that they take note of them. If you listen to them, anybody will yarn anyhow. We don't need to even, when that time reach, we don't need to go far. You just dig out all these things that they have said. Good. That is why I want to apologize. This man is 1001 times correct. Making I not forget, say FFK day for this PCC list. So he is defending. He's doing his work. He won't make sure say he impress, so that at the end of the day, then go give him in pay complete. See, FFK is another glorified Reno. But the thing about FFK is, I'm not sure saying just on social media. Reno is his social media, the sponsor in lifestyle. So for that reason, he must put out content there. No matter who the content offend, he does not care. You understand? But FFK on, he will look for food. He knows, see this job they gave him. I think they gave him the director of media, whatever. He knows perfectly, as in he's the perfect man for the job. But the thing they say, in the same country, people like FFK, we all know what he did now. We all know Shebi them been carrying before. EFCC been carrying. Voila. We all know what, if in the same country, he's not even supposed to be allowed to be still straying around. Okay. Correct, sir. FFK is just a stray dog that eats any leftover bone. Problem. How is Tinubu better than Obi? One might want to ask FFK. Exactly. If I sit down with FFK today, I would tell him to tell me the areas where Tinubu is talking about is better than Obi. And I will not even talk too much. I will say, save it. I don't even want to listen to you. I will tell him to get his principal ready for a debate, and I'll bring an Obi. All those people who ain't calling him, everybody will appear on that debate. Because this particular thing he said Atiku is even better than Obi. He said Kwankwaso is better than Obi. I will start the debate for all of them. Let them come and defend what they said about them. Chicken. Let's now see how it's going to go from there. What I want to ask FFK They were both governor for 8 years. Just that Tinubu was smart in the area of godfatherism politics. Still feeding far from Lagos State. That's never smartness. That is criminality. Oh, my dear, in this current generation, if you are somebody who is cunning and you are a thief, my brother, you are smart. That is another word for being a thief. It is smartness in this generation. All right. No, Tinubu wasn't smart, but fraudulent. 8 years as governor, he got private jet and wealth we cannot quantify. They said he lost everything during the military. So which magic did he do to get his wealth? Obi knows and can loot the money he saved for Anambra as a banker. He knows what to do, but because he's a man with character and capacity and competency, he was thinking of the future, which is paying him today. No more brilliant van delegates buying fake bishop politicians. Let us all be obedient and useful for a better tomorrow. Same Femi Fani-Kayode messed up APC Tinubu working for PDP, not Dalung. Exactly. That is why, integrity is another word which we are supposed to be saying. The way we say patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Integrity is a virtue. FFK has lost. When they say lost, anywhere FFK now, whether it is sincerely, I go not say no. I go shake my head say no. Yes, now he has ruined his reputation. The man don't come outside just because of waiting. This man we are talking about, how many months ago he was in the PDP, singing the praises of the PDP and singing, showering APC with all the whole derogatory names you can think about. All of a sudden, the man he went back to his vomit and started doing what? Make him leave that part. Okay, FFK must destroy Tinubu ambition. Electorate understand Kayode as a political bootlicker. Food for Kayode, FFK. Oh my goodness, why not they like this? I live in the Yoruba community and I have Yoruba friends who also tell me that Yorubas do not support evil and they believe in justice and equal rights. And I believe them, but with the way many of them are supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu with all the evil question marks on him, I get confused. My brother, don't be confused, my dear. Don't be confused. This election, we rebuke any spirit of confusion. No, please. Just that is why I'm saying, if you do not know your candidate now, you are still wanting to listen to, like me, I still want to listen to them more. Listen to each and every one of them. Make my choice. Say no, this one, mine seem ready. Maybe this one. So that, because I want Nigeria to have the best and most competent person, so that we can make Nigeria a better place. We cannot do that with somebody who is less competent and who is not the best at his job. Okay, on this note, we have come to the